points, past questions, text, the modalities of operations, as well as the fact that this is learning on the go. So in a party, on the bus, you could, read stuff across board. Yeah, that's.
So it's basically targeted at secondary school students or
senior secondary school
students.
Yeah.
Have you tried this anywhere before?
Yes.
Has it been?
The tablet was the Knowledge Tab was the brand name. That's the generic name. Is the Knowledge Tab, but we implemented it in Osun State as Opoimo.
Very popular.
Very popular.
Okay.
Yeah, it won several United Nations awards, recognized by Harvard University. So it's a unique intervention really in the educational sector, if you look at it, because considering the fact that pass rates in WAEC have been as low as 30% in the last few years, we've decided to use technology as a platform and intervene in order to get improved performances over the next few years. So it's something unique.
So what is it, do you have textbooks in it besides, what is it exactly? I know you said past questions and all of that. Can I hold that and not carry a school bag anymore?
Sure, that's the whole essence. Portability is a key factor when it comes to education, because truth is this, we're limited by what we carry. So sometimes we want to have access to a lot of things, but because weight issues, you have to limit what you can carry. But with that tab, you can have all your textbooks on one device, move from here to there, reading all sort of stuff, You could have all your courses on one device, and so you're not limited in terms of what you can read, and then also by place. It's like the financial sector today, which has converged across the world. I don't need to go to China to trade in Chinese stock. I don't need to go to the US stock as well. So all we've done basically is to make resources available to people, and then also portability.
Okay, in addition to what he said, you would have to make clear that the Knowledge Tab content is preloaded. So I don't need internet connectivity in order to get the content I need. So that's the idea behind learning on the go. I'm in the bus, I'm learning. I'm in my bedroom, I'm learning. And we've taken into consideration the power sector. So it has a battery life of up to 8 hours. So for a student, an average secondary school student, we expect him to study for say 5 to 8 hours in a day. So it's tailored to meet their specific needs.
That's very interesting. So you don't need to download anything. When you get it with everything.
Yeah,
sure.
Sure.
It's customizable, meaning that if you want some extra stuff like SAT, TOEFL, A levels, you can come to us. We'll help you download these things on. But what we've done basically is because the initial phase of this project, we had cases where students, because they had access to internet through the tab, did a lot of stuff like porn, for example. What we've done is to say, okay, we'll close this to the internet. So whatever is on that device will be preloaded. And if, as a school or a government, you need something extra, you can come to us. We'll help you.
Okay, so you can actually modify it to a state's curriculum or whatever it is.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. I like the fact that you talked about it. You don't need any extra distraction. But then again, technology is still it's something that we're still trying to get a hang on, especially in this part of the world. So how easy is it to use? For example, is it something I can pick up and give to a 13-year-old and he actually understands how to use it? Okay,
Ibuka, you know very well that children were in the 21st century and people would like to play with tabs, apps, they pick up things and so it's like education suited to exactly what they are used to. So we are giving them the platform on which they are used to, and we want them to just run on it. Instead of playing games on your phone, now you pick your phone and you're doing past questions. So instead of picking up a phone and maybe going through Facebook or tweeting or chatting Insta Messenger, no, you're answering questions that will help your future.
Yeah.
So that's
so is this constantly updated? For example, is this curriculum up to date for the year?
Yeah.
Okay. Up to date. And then you work with WAEC or with JAMB or NECO? Do you work with them?
We have a partnership with Evans, and most of the materials we have there will be updated as time goes on. So with WAEC and with Evans Publishers, contents for the textbooks, for the past questions will be updated from time to time.
Has this been done anywhere else in the world, or is this something that you adapted to a Nigerian situation? Or
truth is this, when it comes to using technology for education, it's not the first thing in Nigeria. I mean, this is not the first time in Nigeria. But what we've done, like I said, is to adapt this to the Nigerian context in terms of the curriculum, in terms of having in mind the fact that Nigeria is quite unique in terms of electricity, for example. So you have a long-lasting battery. Also students as well. I mean, a lot of, at my age, I was very careless in secondary school. So the device is very durable. It can resist heat, water, easily. So yeah, we've adapted this to the Nigerian context.
Okay, you work with the Osun State government, and it's been about a year now, I want to believe, at least thereabouts. What has been the response since going from then till now, with especially these students who are using it?
It's been excellent, I must say. We have discovered that there's been a greater level of involvement of students. We find out that secondary school enrollments have almost tripled in some of this, in the state that has implemented this. People are eager to take advantage of the fact that there's this kind of device. So, and we strongly believe that in the medium to long term, there will be a much more direct relationship to the improved performance for students coming from the device.
How affordable is it?
In terms of pricing, really, I think I can't talk much about this except I give a background based on the fact that if you understand that economies today that are leading are knowledge-based economies. Dubai, for example, UAE, Singapore, for example, these are economies with least resources, but what they've done is to leverage on knowledge to grow their economies. So if we value education, we would value this tab. That's on one side. The other side is the fact that for a tab, you get, for the price of a tab, you also get resources for education. It's pretty affordable. Premium on the tab would come from customization. So if you want something extra, you pay a premium. But for the major contents, primary contents, it's pretty affordable.
Yeah, let me also add that the tab is just as priced as any other tab you have in the market. Yeah, but we have an added advantage in the sense that we have preloaded content, which we have actually bought, and we are offering it to students. We're offering offering a pouch, a free leather pouch, and an earpiece and some other things. So it's like a comprehensive package, and it comes.
So if I bought this tab now and I wanted to go online with it, I can. It's impossible to do that. I just want to clarify.
Impossible.
That. Okay. Is this tab made in Nigeria, or is it assembled here? How does it work?
We're working in Nigeria and outside of Nigeria because quantity is key for this sort of initiative. So in order for us to meet volumes, we're working here and also in China, essentially. Yeah.
What is it? Why is Philips Consulting interested in this, for example? I mean, most people would not necessarily think of Philips Consulting when you think of education and affordability and making things accessible to students in secondary school. Yeah. What is the need for Philips Consulting, and why are they doing this?
Okay, we have discovered that white pass rates have been low over the years. We see this as a unique intervention using technology. All around the world, technology is the great facilitator of learning. That's why you have concepts such as e-learnings, virtual classrooms, even open universities, which are now popular in Nigeria. You can be here, use and get an online distance learning degree without ever going to that school. So we want to bring that same learning experience to the students, and that's why, if you notice, the name and the content can be customized to suit the audience, because we've tried to create a kind of interaction and provide give ownership essentially to the student and the device.
Let me add, what we've done with this tab is testament to the fact that at Philips Consulting we create value for organizations, whether government or private sector. Now, what we've done with this is to manage the project from start to finish, and then also bring it to the market. What we did in Osun State is also a testimony to what we've done, in that we're able to create value for any project whatsoever. So what we've done here is to say, okay, this is the idea. We can help you implement it, and you get the utmost value from it.
So it's primarily it's a private sector led initiative, and it's being project managed by Philips Consulting.
Okay. Do you only work with organizations, like if an individual wants to buy this tab, for example, is it possible? Because I mean, you've done one with the Osun State government. I don't know if you've done anything anywhere else with maybe an organization or whatever. is this solely based